Right guys, I'm back for a arm day. So basically I've only had watermelon today as the usual, black coffee, I've got Red Bull in the bag, etc, etc. But I've just gone to Pump Fitness 2.0 to a second-hand market that's close by there because I was going to try and get like a carry-on duffel bag, which I think would be a bit more appropriate than what I'm currently planning on taking with me, which is like a little suitcase. So that unfortunately was closed, which means that I'm going to have to go back there tomorrow. So what I think I'm going to do is go there tomorrow for legs, because it's already pretty late in the day and they shut at 9, so I already have to cut my workout a little bit short, and that means I wouldn't be able to do a good amount of cardio. So yeah, making a switch to come go gym. It's a lot cheaper here anyway, like it's half the price, and for an arm day I've got everything I need. So yeah, we'll get straight in there, get a good pump going. Won't be crazy because I haven't had any carbs at all today and I'm feeling a little bit depleted, but yeah, shreds are coming on, so leanness should be appearing, a bit of vascularity coming on, and yeah, it should be a good load of fun. So we'll get in there for the first set, which I'm not sure what it will be, probably triceps, but I'll let you guys know in the first set. Okay, nice one. So we're ready to do the first set of tricep push downs here. So arm day today, biceps, triceps. Recently I've just been starting with triceps because I just feel like it's a nice way for me to kind of get into the session. It helps get my whole kind of arm warmed up just by doing the actual exercise itself. So when I move over to kind of biceps, I feel like, yeah, my elbow joint and that sort of stuff has got a bit of synovial fluid and just makes it a lot smoother when I try and transition into the later set. So going on with that same theme, I might not keep everything the same today, but I do like to start off like that for now. So tricep rope push downs first. See how we feel on those, depending on whether I do like kind of 2 sets or up to 3 or 4, maybe even more. And I'm thinking basically to do the bicep machine curl over there, like double arm pretty much. That would be pretty good. Maybe, I did do some hammer curls last week which were okay, but not fantastic. So if I'm going to do hammers, I'd probably do them on a rope, basically rope hammer curls. But I am quite open to doing some standing heavy single arm dumbbell. So yeah, let's start with this one, see what we can get for a set, and then we'll go up from there if we need to.
Alright, quick 5.
Okay, yeah, spot on. Reps are exactly where I want them to be for that working set. If I was kind of struggling to get 8 clean, especially on the first set, then I'd be definitely inclined to drop the weight. But yeah, that was really, really good. So keep it on there again. I'm not expecting to get perhaps as many reps, but definitely should be able to get a good amount for maintaining muscle mass in the triceps, which is the objective of my dieting phase. So not trying to go and hit PBs, just trying to maintain whatever strength I've got, but I'm definitely not dropping the weight just because I'm on a diet. So I have been really smashing the rope grip recently. I just find that it's a really nice way for me to get into the session, because if I do a heavy bar, I have to go really heavy because that's quite easy to demonstrate your strength on. So I'll end up going super heavy and it'll kind of just wipe me out a little bit for the rest of the session. I do find that that's probably more so the case on a diet, because if I'm bulking, I can kind of get in the mindset of wanting to go really heavy and like hit a PB. So it kind of feels like it's worth the trade-off. But yeah, since I'm in a dieting phase, and I have been for a very long time now, this should be good. So I'll set up for another angle on this one. I might record a couple more, but yeah, we'll definitely get one more on. Right, second set on this one. haven't had much rest at all, but I'm feeling pretty recovered, so let's just go straight into it.
Alright, 5 quick.
Okay, that's good. So what I'm going to say is, just realising that basically I didn't bring my spare battery pack for the camera, so I have got full charge on this one at the moment, but usually if it's a really long session, like maybe a leg day or a back day where there's, I'd say, more volume, I would typically run out of battery towards the end. So I've got a portable charger which can plug straight into the camera, so worst case, like if I didn't have enough battery towards the end of the session, I could quickly charge that. But basically I'm going to stop waffling and not record as many sets, so we'll stop this one here. I'll do a few more on triceps and then talk you through how many I did in the next clip for the exercise. Alright, last one, quick clip on this one because the lighting looks nuts.
Alright, 5 quick.
Yeah, done on that one for now. What I'm going to do is drop the weight, a few more sets at a quicker pace, and then we'll move on to a bicep. Okay, I'm now on to my second tricep exercise. So I think I did 4 or 5 sets on that total. I actually can't remember. I think it was 5. But either way, basically now I'm going to do some overhead because I wanted to do a bicep machine for my first bicep exercise and that's taken. So I'm going to do this first and then hopefully that'll be free. I've done a few warm-up sets and I've managed to grab a bench because I really like to do these seated. So I'll either use basically a stool or a bench where like the backrest only comes up to like mid-back, which is quite rare, or I'll use just one which goes completely flat, and this one like doesn't have wheels, so you can literally just pick it up really easily. So good tip for you guys that are struggling with that one. So let's go. Fucking hell, I'm literally gonna fall off this thing in a minute though, gotta be careful. Okay, let's get straight into this one because the battery. Ugh.
One, two.
Yeah, fucking perfect. A little bit sore on my wrist to be fair, so probably should have taken double painkillers, but not gonna do that now because that will take too long to kick in. And they're fucking expensive here, to be fair, and they're not even that good. So all those things together. And when I say they're not that good, that means I have to spend more money and take more tablets, which I don't really like to do. So yeah, let's go for that again. Make sure, actually now I've said that, I don't think my wrist wrap was actually done up properly, so I'll make sure they're tight and then we'll run that up again. I'll probably record maybe one more, I reckon. Battery life's still looking good. Right, feeling good. Set number 2 now. Overhead triceps, working less of that bit, more of the long head at the back. First set was sweet. Second set, let's make it even better. Right, that was good. 2 good sets done. I'm gonna not record the next couple, but I'll probably do 2 more, to be honest with you. And I think that'll be it for me for triceps. So I'm not doing any close grip bench press at this point in time because my chest volume and my bench press is like very high volume. So I'm doing that basically quite a lot. Obviously overhead, that's enough for me. There's a tricep extension machine, which I would say is a variation of an extension because it really burns my long head. But since I've done this, that's definitely enough for me, because although that was probably the best extension machine that I've used, more than 2 sets, I do still start to get a bit of like shoulder discomfort. But yeah, what I would consider doing is single arm triceps, but I did loads of those last week or last session 4 days ago, and then also like heavy bar push downs, but just don't think I need to do that, to be honest, because so far like triceps are feeling really worked already. So probably 2 more sets on there. That'll take me to 8 sets total for triceps, and then we'll see if the bicep machine is free, and that'll be a nice start to get some blood in there. Right, nice. So we managed to secure the seated bicep machine here, which is a good piece of kit, and I'm going to start off my first bicep exercise with this one. So I've done a few warm-up sets on this, feeling good, ready to go straight into it pretty much. I've gone a little bit heavier than I did last time, so we'll see how that goes. Make sure we've got a good song on. Okay, nice, that's good. I probably will record maybe 1 more, but to be honest with you, there's not that many angles I can do, especially when there's people next to me, so we'll see. But I'm definitely going to do 2 more sets. Very good first set on that one, and I'm glad that I went up in weight. Yeah, paid off. Right, second set here. Burn on that is just, I can't even explain it. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Like that last 2 reps there, yeah, pure just fucking pain going all the way through that bicep muscle. Like good pain, obviously, no muscle, no tendon pain or anything like that, just pure like muscles are just fucking screaming. So that's an indication that it's a good set. Exercise is working well, so we'll run out for another one. I think we'll do either 2 more here or 1 here and then 1 dumbbell. So yeah, I'll see, but I won't record any more of this either way. Right, I'm gonna go for some alternating dumbbell curls. I might just do 1 set, but I'm not too sure. But I'm gonna go straight on a heavy set. So I'm gonna grab 30 kg, which is not like insanely heavy for me, but that is definitely up there. Not bad. That wasn't bad at all, but definitely wasn't as good as I'd hoped it would be. I think I'm gonna go for 1 set of barbell curls instead, see how that feels. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a set of just easy bar curls and see how that feels. It wasn't bad by any means, but the hammer curls definitely didn't feel good. I think, to be honest, I've realised like that tiny sort of tendon pain that I get in here is activated by kind of elbows being at weird angles. So like if I do standing hammers and I'm not alternating, like if I alternate I can kind of like swing around there like that, whereas if I'm standing here, because the dumbbells are quite large with a heavy weight, you know, the diameter of the dumbbell, I have to stand them out here a bit. So especially when I'm doing them together, it's kind of like holding my elbow at a weird angle. And then when I do incline curls as well, if I have to hold the dumbbells out like that, like it's great because I'm getting a good stretch down here, but ultimately if I'm having to bring my elbows away from the midline, it just doesn't feel good. So anyway, enough waffle, let's go for a set of the barbell curls. one more set. Yeah, one more. Okay, final set I believe this will be. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's the goal. So let's go for this one. Right, 15 seconds, and then I'm going to finish with 5 to 8 more reps. Right, let's go. We got more. Oh man, yeah, done. Pose down, cardio, and then have my first meal because still fasted, and the time right now is only 9 o'clock, but yeah, that's still decently late. And by the time we get home, it'll probably be like 10:15, 10:30. First meal by about 11 p.m. and then I'm usually having my last meal by about 3 a.m. So yeah. Right, quick little back flex. Okay, that'll do, people. So, final roundup of the session real quick. That was 4 sets of tricep rope push downs, and then 4 sets of overhead rope, 3 sets of bicep machine, and then like, I guess that was just 2 sets of the like bicep barbell curls. But yeah, overall pump's feeling fantastic, especially with 0 carbs in the system. So yeah, appreciate all you guys watching. See you in the next video, which will be legs tomorrow. And as always, the only way is up.